So, another interesting story for you. Zero dark 30 in the morning. I'm going to take another nap. I woke up in the middle of the night. But I just want to talk about a story that happened to me in Target. I was walking down the middle aisle, San Luis Obispo. I just got in the store, and here comes this gentleman with his family, 2 kids and a wife. They're all dressed in black. And he's got a shirt that says, in big letters, Satan. And all these pictures all over. And his whole family does too. His earrings and everything. And that's fine. I mean, a lot of people practice that religion. Because Satanism is a religion. But what you got to understand, it's different from most religions. That shit's fucking dangerous. That shit is fucking dangerous. Because as scientists, people that have a science background know that they're practicing their religion, all of it. They practice in dark matter. Now, dark matter shouldn't be scary because that's 99.9% of the world. Everything you see is, there's nothing solid in this universe. This is a fact. People laugh at me when I say that, but they go back to the high school physics and they can't find it anywhere in their high school physics books if they studied physics in high school, which most people don't. They study it in college, at least at the level that you have to understand that the universe is empty, people. Now, there is a way to see on the dark side, or go to the dark side, as they say. You've heard that many times. Our government does it. People are trained to do it. When you meditate, that's where you go, into dark matter. But you have to bring the light in with you. So if you already started out with this religion, that there's many different twists to this religion. There's just not one Satanism religion. It's like Christianity. There's different sects. Well, this local sect here, most of them are doing dirt. Do you know what doing dirt means? Most of you people that are from the ghetto knows what that means. They're committing crimes to fill their coffers. This is organized crime at a big level, people. And it may not be straightforward in front of your face, and you may not be able to see it, because remember, they operate at a total different frequency than you. They modulate at a total different frequency than you. They don't understand the same feelings that you have because they're not human beings. They're subhuman because that's their culture. Subhuman culture. Do you understand? Why do you think they make references to hell as underground? It's not underground. It's just not in front of your eyes because you can't detect it. People, your 5 senses can't detect 99.9999% of the things in the universe because they modulate at a different frequency, either light or audible. So you can't see them. They're not in the visual range of visual light. They operate in darkness. Now, these people are walking through the fucking right down the fucking center of the fucking store. And nobody said anything, and nobody should say anything because they have the right to practice whatever religion they are. But it's gotten so bad in this county that entire families are practicing this religion, Satanism, in our county, openly, which they have a right to. Don't think I'm going down saying that you should approach one of these folks, but you got to ask why. It's gotten so bad in our county that people just don't give a fuck anymore. It's like they don't even blink anymore. And I'm walking down the center aisle, and nobody even looks at these folks. They're not trying to avoid looking at this family. They don't even notice them. They're just out to lunch. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. I went to combat and fucking got my ass shot off for this fucking stupid piece of shit, this fucking stupid fucking millennial walking down the center of the fucking aisle with his family. Yeah, he has a right to fucking practice his religion, but you don't have a right to be a fucking moron and steal and rob and be involved in organized crime at such of a fucking level that it's white collar crime and you can't get caught. Well, these folks are living in our county, so beware. They're here. Open your eyes if you live in San Luis Obispo County. Now, I'm not the only one that's saying this. You got to understand. There are people that work for the county, people in top positions that left the county that are on record saying that there's Nazis and Satanists that are working within the county. They're actually employed by the county in law enforcement and administration. They're all over the place. This place has organized crime. It is here, people. And it's through this Satanist Nazi connection that I'm trying to explain to you guys. Now, some of you guys already know about it and have experienced it and are saying, what the hell is going on? That's what's going on, people. That's exactly what's going on. Open your eyes next time you go out in public. Look at some of the tattoos people have. They're practicing this religion. They're not just saying, oh, that's something I did years back. No. How do I know this for a fact? Well, the sheriff's department, they know this. This is public records. You can go look up in public records all the investigations they've done. There are Satanists that live in our community. They are they love symbols, these Satanists. They make them all out in the dunes. They make them out of branches. They have their own devil dream catchers. You have Satan dream catchers. They make dream catchers, but they make dream catchers that capture your soul out there. They're total Satanists out there. Again, there's different types of Satanism. There's sects, but the ones that are practicing out in the dunes and the people that are practicing out in the county, the only difference between the two is the people that are out in the dunes and out here in the South County that are practicing Satanism in the North County, far North County and far South County, this is the South County. The only difference between them and the people that are involved in the county and in government and administration, the only difference, and there's a lot of people that own businesses that are Satanists too. They're involved in this, trust me. Attorneys, doctors, lawyers, it runs the gamut. The only difference is the color of their collar. There's white-collar Satanists in our community. Open your eyes. Watch what comes out of their mouth and watch their action. More importantly, watch their actions. They never match. As a matter of fact, their actions are hard to watch because when they do act, they do it in privacy. They don't do it in public. They do it behind closed doors. That's why they never get caught, especially the white-collar ones. The low-level ones, the blue-collar ones, they're out here ripping off stuff to increase the amount of money in their coffers, dumping over there at the Eagle Club. All these Freemason clubs are all involved in this shit to a certain degree. Not all the members, but some of the members. You got to understand, this thing is like a spider web. It's all over the fucking county, especially here in the South County. There's deputies involved, sheriff deputies too. So, people, open your fucking eyes. It's a new year. Pay attention to what's going on. That way, when somebody tells you something, you double check it and say, wait a minute. Are you one of these Satanists fucking lying to me through your fucking teeth? Because there's a lot of them. And believe me, they work within the county itself, San Luis Obispo County. I always knew there was something off-smelling about it. It's just off. There was always something wrong with this county. I finally figured out what it was. They're fucking Satanists. And this is only after 3 years of fucking research. This is not something these are just not things I'm going off half-cocked. Are you kidding me? I've got fucking bags of fucking evidence, and I've done the fucking research. I've got pictures, I got names, I got fucking dates. Look at this fucking whole bag. Here, look at all this stuff in here. I've done all the research, all these symbols that are in here. Look at this. Even researched the fucking sheriff that he cheated on his test. Look at all these symbols I've been researching. Okay? They're online, and you can go out there and you can find out what some of these symbols mean. Well, they're all over the fucking dunes. You just go out there, out by the Guidance property especially, because they got to be involved.